Sometimes there are spiritual meanings behind these mundane things that take place. That's rather my hand, and this is what happened to me this morning. My glass broke out of nowhere. I took out an egg carton and set it on the counter, and it just pushed the glass aside and it just fell and broke like that. So now you might be thinking, Vicky, what does it mean when glass breaks? Well, depending on the tradition and culture you're from, it might vary. It really depends because it can be a bad omen, but it can also be a really good omen. It's really important to pay attention to how you feel when that happened. And what I mean by that is what you felt when it happened. And this is not the same thing as you having an emotional reaction based on what you think it means. For example, when this happened to me, I wasn't like, yikes. I was more like, oop. I felt something breaking like spiritually. As much as it startled me because obviously when the glass breaks, it's like the oopsie moment. Ironically enough, I felt something vanishing at the same time. Like I felt something getting cleared. Simultaneously, I received this message instinctually in my gut that a blockage has been removed. It has been cleared. Like normally when you break something, it incites a negative reaction out of you. And usually like when you break a glass, it's just not a good feeling, right? And certainly there have been times in the past where I broke something like glasses, like wine glasses, and I didn't feel good about it. Like it felt like disgusting. This time it felt different. It felt like something cleared. The fact that there was water inside the glass. And I have this special relationship with water where it's not just for drinking sources, but it's also for cleansing, it's for healing, it's for banishing, also for containing, releasing, cycling through, which all of that signified to me that all of my intention, my effort, my action have been heard, it's been received, and it's been honored. And on top of that, in my real life, there have been a lot of releasing happening, a lot of letting go happening, a lot of cutting off and burning bridges happening, a lot of things falling apart. Like just like how for a new empire to be built, there has to be the destruction of the old one completely. So it felt like this was almost a sign that now this blockage has been cleared on absolute terms too. And I feel very clear like mentally and emotionally and energetically, but my body is feeling very like heavy, like energetically heavy. So there, you have like different layers of body. So even though you might be feeling very clear consciously, like spiritually, but your body might be carrying a lot of the weight. So now I'm realizing that it's time for me to release this energy out of my body. You see, this is a vehicle that you're sitting on. Although you might be releasing and evolving spiritually, your body is still carrying on the energy. So you have to simultaneously work with your consciousness to release. So when this glass broke, I just knew that it was marking the ending of this blockage. And I'm super grateful about it. I'm super excited about it. So let me know, have you had this experience like this? Now, disclaimer, this is not for every single time that your glass breaks, because like I said, it really depends on how you felt. It really depends on how it broke. It depends on the context of all. Sometimes it can be a bad omen. It can be an ending, or it could be a breakage of spiritual protection. So there are different meanings to this.